Hi, it's Kevin Thomas, and welcome back to the At Home Film Festival. Very excited about this week because this is one of my 2 weeks I am saluting Halloween and horror. For those who don't like blood and guts, are not all bloody and gutty, so don't go away. In fact, I even have a very special treat. I am going to screen a movie and tell you about that's not even at theaters yet, so stick with me. But this week we're doing the Campy schlocky edition of Halloween. These are movies that we shouldn't take serious at all. We can actually laugh at them either at their expense or on purpose because it was a comedy. Anyway, this is one of my favorite campy ones from last year, Bad Hair. So let's see what this year will bring us. Let's go! We all love Jaws, but this isn't it. This is Shark to Puss. Now, for those thinking it's copying Sharknado, you're wrong. This came out first and had a couple of sequels. And it stars Oscar nominee Eric Roberts as a scientist that gets together a shark and an octopus and makes something that's supposed to help the naval people, but instead it goes awry. Oh my God, the sharktopus starts eating people left and right. Along with him, we have this woman that's seemingly a Dakota Johnson wannabe, if you want to be her, but her accent from where she's really from kind of pops in every now and then, so she doesn't sound quite American. And our real lead star is Kareem Bursin, who's Turkish, great American accent because he does a lot of things in America. But the best thing about him in this movie is he's hardly ever wearing a shirt. When he has a shirt on, it's always an open shirt. He takes it off all the time. So I love the way they're able to put that in the script, like in every single scene. Oh my gosh, you have to watch this with me. It's on Amazon Prime. You could actually also find it on YouTube for free. Really? Oh, that's so bad. Oh, and if you don't believe me, he takes his shirt off all the time. Watch this little compilation, okay? Here's our introduction to our shirtless star. Our next movie, also on Amazon Prime, is Flight 666. Okay, who here would actually get on a flight with that flight number? Now, we've all seen all these airplane movies are always full of excitement and action, and we had fun seeing snakes on a plane. Well, now we're seeing ghosts on a plane. Now, my favorite thing about this movie is the ghost story is actually believable. I like the reasons the ghosts are on the plane. On the laughable side, it is kind of funny that the pilot looks a little like a B-level Tom Cruise, and the co-pilot's eyes are bugged out during the entire length of the movie. And yes, it's got a couple of hunky guys that we've see in the movie, but when you get all panicky on this plane, they put you in first class. They move everybody into coach. So of course, wouldn't you want to be the psycho on the plane? Because then you get to sit in first class. Also, I love that this plane looks big, but we only see like 12 rows. And most of them do look like coach, so it's not like, is there super coach or is there steerage in the back? What's going on back there? There's so many little plot holes, but I did enjoy it because I loved the ghost element of it. I love the way the ghost is there. I love the way it sort of haunts a lot of people on board. Really good movie for a B-level film. I mean, this is not going to be an Oscar winner, but it's really worth an alternative look at our normal Halloweenish movie. So take a look with me, come on. Okay, so I found Pitchfork on Here TV. So now you know for sure we have a gay Halloween movie. Some gay young man brings his friends home, almost like those Friday the 13th going to summer camp movies, and they're gonna have an adventure and fun. Well, first of all, the big plus about this movie is not everybody that has sex gets murdered right after, and you know that's the normal formula. One couple does have sex, but mostly it's just an adventure. They have a hoedown. Interesting though, Pitchfork, I kind of feel sorry for him. First of all, he seems like Edward Scissorhands' cousin because he has one hand that's a pitchfork. And, you know, it's like Edward Scissorhands. But he does kill people, like, unlike Edward, so he is kind of mean that way. But actually, he's kind of cute. You almost want to be killed by him until you see the dog face mask he has, which kind of is laughable. But anyway, if you want to watch sort of a gayish movie, I say gayish because the character is gay, but he doesn't really date a man. He doesn't sleep with a man. He just says he's gay. Anybody could do that. But this is kind of fun. It's on Here TV, so watch it with me and feel a little sorry for Pitchfork. Poor guy. Pitchfork. Ooh, ooh. Whew. Didn't see that coming. This is kind of a true horror that we have year-round. It's a movie called Karen on BET. Oh, it's just like real life. So this nice black family moves to a cute little neighborhood. Well, Karen lives next door. Karen gets in everybody's business. Karen is secretly hateful of black people. Karen is just like the ones we see in social media where she's self-entitled. She thinks everything revolves around her. She thinks they're up to no good just because they're black. Is it a great movie? No, but it certainly is a terrific commentary on how white people can just say something, have a whole bunch of followers believe them, and hurt the lives of black people. That even moves on to just being pulled over by the police. If they're a bigot like Karen's brother, who's a cop, is, then you could actually be murdered in your car simply because you're black. Great movie, Karen is not, but it's a reminder, and now we have on film forever, that things like this do happen. We need to make them stop. Oh, Karen, get out of town. You should be the one to move. Move to hell, bitch! Okay, let's get a little lighter now, and let's look at Freaky, which you could find on HBO. It actually is sort of a horror version of Freaky Friday, because it does take place on Friday the 13th in a small town where this sweet girl that doesn't have a lot of friends, she has some good friends, but she's sort of mocked at school and made fun of because she doesn't have a lot of money. Anyway, she gets stabbed by the killer, Vince Vaughn. And just like Freaky Friday, something happens and makes them mix into each other. And at the end of the day, she is now him and he is her. And she's gotten cool now. People like a bitch with an attitude at that school. Very, very fun. Original, no, but it does take a fun twist on Freaky Friday. Even the title, Freaky. So let's get freaky with it. Come on. Oh, and Vince Vaughn was super funny in this too when he's doing his little curly runs. And she's got a gay best friend and a black best friend, so no Karens are welcome. So Chucky started it, but there's a lot of movies about dolls. Which dolls should we watch? There's Dolls 1987, there's a 2019 Dolls, but I have chosen the 1987 Dolls because it's super campy. It takes place where some family's car breaks down kind of near a mansion, or is it a haunted house? They get taken in by this sweet old couple, seemingly. Of course, as you see there, the stepmother's quite the bitch. But these dolls come to life. And if you're not a nice person, the dolls will fuck you up. And that's exactly what they do. So please have a pure heart so you could survive the evening from the dolls. But of course, a lot of people don't make it because a lot of people aren't nice. Oh, she must be a bad one. She's being dragged to hell. Oh, no. There are other doll movies, but I really like this Dolls. And my favorite thing about this low-budget film is I read that after they filmed it, they took a year perfecting the art of the dolls and making them seem more real. So these dolls really do seem like they came to life to kill you. So yes, Chucky is more menacing, but this is an army of mini Chuckies. Oh no! Kill him, dolls! Kill him! Only the mean people, of course. Thank you. Our last movie isn't even at theaters yet. It's called Cut. It's from Spain. It's about a very bad filmmaker who's making a movie where his people are being killed. And yet, he's not scared. He actually is the #1 suspect. Now, interesting thing, his movie is so bad, all his movies are bad, and this movie too is bad. So is this movie bad on purpose, like his movies he's making? Because actually, the filmmaker's name Mark Ferrar, and his character's name is Marcos Ferrar. So it's almost like art imitating life, making a bad movie bad. There are so many plot holes. It's like red herrings galore, but it is fun. So we like fun, but you know what? It may not be at theaters right now, but you could still see it this week. If you go to newfest.org, the New York Gay Film Festival, which is really terrific, happening now, you could see it virtually. Or just this weekend, you can go to frameline.org/fangs and watch it. So this way you'll be able to see a movie before it comes out to the theater. How much fun is that, right? Let's watch it. Go! Oh my God, I always have so much fun with these bad movies. I love them so much because it really is an art to make a movie that is sort of campy and classic and deliberately bad, as it is just a movie to be bad. Next week, we're coming back for Halloween. We're going to be more serious with some better quality movies that have acclaim but are not super famous. So although I love this original 1978 Halloween, that won't be the type of movie we show. So come on back next week. And I would also love to hear comments below. So go down there. Comments are down here. Come on with me. And I would love for you to share. And subscribe. And tell those who subscribe to share. And tell those who share to subscribe. So let's go full circle. And I will see you next week. In the meantime, let's go out with a little Halloween.